everybody, I am super excited for this week's Song of the Week. It is Sevillana, and you'll find it right here in the software. It'll be this girl with the dress right here. Look like that. You'll open it up, and of course you will find the minced slicing, which is what we're going to go over today. You'll want to go through. Notice how it has the intro. You have a section A and a section B. I'll show you that, but first let's start with performing the song, see how you like it. It has a bit of a Spanish flair. I lived in Spain for a couple of years, so I fell in love with their music. This one is a piece from Sevilla, so it's southern Spain, and you can hear that Spanish chord progression. Now, I wanted to pick this song because there are people who like how easy it is to learn, but they also like how you can take this simple song and make it sound really musical. So I want to show you just a few tips. Number one, I want to show you the patterns. If you can recognize the patterns and see them, it makes a song 10 times easier to learn. So I'll just reveal those patterns for you today. Number two, I'm going to show you how to make it musical. And then number three, I'm going to tell you what we're doing next week. Here we go. First part, what are we learning here? So really, if you see this pattern, this is called a triad. There are 3 notes and you're skipping every other note. I play with my middle finger, my pinky, and my thumb, and I keep these 2 fingers just kind of relaxed over the keys. And the next chord, you just move all fingers over 1 note that way. That's the G chord. Then you do it again, and then you do it again. Except for this time, the middle note, we're going to sharp. That gives that 5th chord with the raised third is your major 5 chord. A, G, F, E. Now I call it an A chord because the bottom note here is an A, and then I'll go to the G, and if you freeze your hand and just kind of pick it up, then if you do the same thing with the right hand, A, G, F, E, then you do both hands together. Get used to that, and then the right hand you'll break up into a broken chord. Do that twice, then move your hands down. Do that twice, move your hands down. And then the last chord. The intro is super, super simple, but check out what happens when you get over here to the A section. Notice how you have the left hand now is broken, but it's the exact same pattern. Then it does it again. Well, what does the right hand do on the A section? Become really good at spotting patterns. Let me show you this pattern. It's just 5 fingers in the A position, go down 2 steps, and up 1. Down 2 steps, up 1. Down 2 steps, up 1. Notice that pattern just repeats. But not only that, but the rhythm does too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you put them together. Now here's where people make a mistake, and they want to play their middle finger on this note. Well, if you want to make it easier, just move your hand down and start on the C there because it's the exact same thing. Then you have the B section. Granted, that is the hardest part of the whole song, so let me show you the pattern. You start off with the 5 chord, and your right hand plays the same notes as those two. Just walking up. Do it again. Well, then you move these 2 notes up from here to there, and you move this pattern up to there, so it follows the same thing. And then you do it again, move these 2 guys up, and these 2 guys up. So you do this, move up a step, move up a step. So you can see, if you just see the one pattern, how easy it makes the rest of the song. Now this is a different pattern. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then back to the A section. And that last chord, of course, ends on that chord, the Spanish love, the 5 chord, like a guitar. Instead of going back home, they just leave it there. That's kind of what makes it Spanish sounding. They're notorious for ending on the 5 chord. The next step, you get a lot of people who learn that, they get their notes, and then they sound like this. Sound very pretty. So how do you make it pretty? A couple of tips. Number 1, use your pedal. It makes that sound vibrate, and it'll change everything. Now when I change my pedal, make sure you change so it's smooth from one chord to the next chord. Okay, the pedal is one big thing. Another thing, this is going to be hard. Your right hand needs to be louder than your left hand. Not as easy as it looks. It's like rubbing your tummy, patting your head. Pat your head fast, your tummy slow. It takes a lot of coordination to split your brain up like that. So here we go. Left hand soft, right hand loud. So I want to bring that melody out with the right hand. See how that makes it sound so much prettier? Now, I'll do it backwards and you see how ugly it is. I'll make the left hand loud, right hand soft. Not very pretty at all. Backwards, with the right hand louder. Have you ever heard of rubato? Rubato is literally stealing time. So what we're doing is we're slowing down and speeding up, but we do it within a rhythmic structure. So you can hear me, and I don't know if you noticed, but I speed up and I slow down. Now that one you can do, there's a lot of different ways you can do with that. You can go faster, slower. At the end, slow down a little more. The beginning, speed up. That is artistic. Just do what your ear tells you to do. One of the things that people think is, I just can't hear what the difference is with music. Yes, you can. I'll tell you why I know you can hear is because you learned your language where you grew up. And whether it's English or whether you learned English in Brooklyn, you sound like you're from Brooklyn. And your ear picks up these things and you learn to imitate sounds. and everybody is good at it. Everybody sounds like where they're from natively. So you have that gift. When you listen to music, use your ear and start listening for the differences. So when your ear tells you, I don't like it, try something different, listen to some things that you do like, and start to emulate things. So all I'm doing basically here is just showing you some sounds and allowing you to emulate what you do. But the first thing is, you gotta get the notes under your fingers because your brain can only think of so many things at once. So that is our song for the week, called Seviana. Have fun with it. I'm excited to see you guys perform that one.
Third thing. Next week.
The third thing, what are we doing next week? Next week is gonna be really fun. I'm not going to ruin it, but we are going to get into some movie music, some songs that are really fun. And it's going to be really advanced music, all the way through songs that even your pet fish could play. So we're gonna make it super easy for those of you who are just starting out, and really hard for those of you who are good. So there's gonna be some variety. I won't ruin the surprise, but if you look, you will start to see, I believe on the YouTube channel, go into the Piano Marvel next. Oh, there's gonna be a trailer today. Ooh, the trailer comes out today. So be watching for the trailer on the Piano Marvel's YouTube channel of what we're going to release next Monday on April 5th.
Yeah, we will also release that trailer on social media today. So you'll get to see that trailer on social media, our Facebook or Instagram. There'll be a link to our Instagram and Twitter as well, and then in our Piano Marvel YouTube channel.
Excellent.
But we're releasing a 4-part series. So this trailer will show you pieces of those 4-part series, which is super exciting. We've been working on them for over 2 years.
2 years now.
Yeah. So we're excited.
You guys will be excited to see what's coming and to play the songs that we're putting together for you. In the meantime, you've got a week to work on Sevillana. So enjoy this Spanish piece.